Delta. It's just 16-point lead. It's blow away. Same as usual, blowing 15+ point lead. The good thing is, we're all onto the problem. We're all putting our minds into it, but we're conscious it is a problem.
Scary. What do you think they did to you to kind of stop you from really, getting going and getting the flow?
I mean, they did what they usually do, and what most teams do, actually. Obviously, I wish I made more shots tonight, but I need to be able to find ways to help my team even when I don't make shots. So it's all me.
Do you feel that there were possessions, especially in the second half, where something Julian was saying was that, you guys been slowing down the way that you are used to, or the way you should, we play fundamentally?
Yeah.
What did you make of some of that?
There's many details, but I think the main idea, and that all of us can see because it's obvious, that we're rushing, in our minds on the court, sometimes overreacting. So yeah, I think it funny. The good thing is that nothing makes you learn and makes you mature like failure, or losses, defeats. So we're learning quicker. We're taking it a lot, while still being a winning team now. So it's we're gonna figure it out. We need to mature a little bit, I think.
When you're posting up, you like to kind of pivot and swing the ball low to try to get that leverage, but they have really good hands. So when you go against a team that can take that away from you, how do you try to adjust to that?
I need to use all the different weapons in my arsenal, but it's not everything I can do. Obviously, there's, when one area of my game isn't working, I'm supposed to be. I can help in other ways. For example, one simple thing is a lob threat, to help my team, or many other things. But I think the main thing is always defense, anyways.
You mentioned weapons in your arsenal. You're going against skill scoring Kevin Durant tonight. Is there anything from his game you took as a youngster? When did you first think about that?
Of course. Of course, I still think about that, and playing against him. When I do make shots, which did not happen a lot tonight, I do think about him because he's on the court and I see him, and I've been taking so much from him.
Between the history of the two teams, how close they are, Texas, just parallels in talent. How much have you embraced the rivalry that's it's been between two organizations?
I get to learn a little more about that when I work with Hakeem.
Just kidding.
I haven't watched before, but I watched some clips in the games, of the playoffs against between the Spurs and the Rockets. I know it's two great teams and two recently affiliate teams.
Sur cette même question, est-ce que tu crois en ce genre de match contre Houston parce que c'est un match comme un autre?
Il y a des visages en face qui donnent envie d'autant plus la donner, quand on joue contre soit des légendes ou même des joueurs qui performent. Ça, effectivement, ouais, c'est une équipe plus intéressante que la moyenne, je veux dire, ouais, bien sûr. Mais c'est aussi une équipe où on joue 4 fois par an, par saison, donc c'est pas non plus c'est pas non plus la finale annulée, mais effectivement, ouais, c'est une équipe très intéressante à jouer.
Last time you went to Shaolin Temple, what made you want to go there for 2 weeks to stay there, just live the life the monk live? How does this experience help you?
The first thing I take away from it, obviously, was the immersion, in the culture, the whole country, not just the temple, but just being in China. And it helped me, I think, made some parts of my body, more robust, because it was a whole new way of movement that I discovered over there.